now entering Tamarack, Idaho. Hey, they got some big old log trucks here at the paper mill. Big ass forklifts that pick up an entire fucking truckload of wood at once. Oh, Jesus. Nice and dark out tonight. We've got a 3/8 moon, I think I saw out there. Honestly, pretty much the next truck parking area, rest area, whatever the hell I find, I am parking this bitch for the night. Watch for stock, open range. Son of a bitch. Okay. So you gotta watch out for wildlife, cattle, people, cars, and rocks on these roads. Oh, it's been fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it. But, like, goddamn. Same amount of shit you watch out for everywhere else in the country. But, you know, Jesus Christ. Morning. Dog's finally woke up after a couple hours. Yeah, I definitely need to turn my coolant valves on. Holy shit. It's 45 degrees outside. Big motor might just run all night tonight. I don't know. I don't really want to, though. I got an hour and a half left that I'm able to drive. Ow, bright lights. If you ever driving at night like this and you come across people coming at you, always stare at the white line. And like on every vehicle I drive, they have a very prominent line on the hood that's like popped up or pointy or something. I always put the tip of that line. Payette National Forest, there we go. Right on the white line, and then you pretty much stay right on the road. But you focus on the white line because then the light from the oncoming vehicles goes into the side or eyeball, not directly into your pupil. Like it still goes into your pupil, but not directly down the barrel of it. And it doesn't blind you for 30 seconds or whatever. 3 seconds or however long it does stuff. I don't know. It's pretty much the only good thing my father ever taught me was doing that when we were driving home, when he'd pick me up from the assisted living house and take me back to the actual house before I went to school on certain days and whatnot. But him and the stepmother believed I needed to go to the assisted living house because I wasn't able to stay home alone or some fucking thing. But then I would come home from school a lot. There'd just be a note on the counter. We took off for the Dakotas. Have fun. We'll be back in 7 days. Like, alright, I know I'm fucking self-sufficient, but what if I wanted to go on the trip? What if I wanted to go do cool off-roading stuff? Like, there was never any mention of it. I would just come home to a note on the counter and be like, oh. And then Dad would come home in a new Jeep. Normally I could tell something was going on because like a new Jeep would randomly show up. He had one of them Arctic Mojaves. It was a nice light blue with the Arctic mountains on it. I think it was called the Alaskan Edition or something. It was kind of weird. It had all kinds of working at a dairy farm, and I was like the number 3 man. There was the farmer himself, an employee that worked all day every day, except Saturday. There was Sundays, unless we called him in on a Saturday, which he hated doing, unless it was hay season or silage season. But oh yeah, I'll work, okay. And he was a 9 to 5 or 5 to 9 or whatever. I don't know. He didn't really want to work every day over, but he worked as much as we needed him to. And the days that he absolutely didn't want to work, well, it was my turn to work. So Wednesday mornings, every Saturday and Sunday morning, and nights, every night. I didn't mind it, but by that point in time, there's no point taking off. I mean, it was only small. He had 120 head, I think, total, with birth calves to milking stock. Not a lot. I think we had 72 stalls in the barn. And a stanchion parlor milking. Not even parlor, just stanchion milking. And it wasn't too bad. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I think it was between 50 and 72. There was 20 some on either side. I don't know if we hit 30. We might have had 30 on each side. I don't remember. I'd have to go visit again, but he sold out. Now he cash crops, and he actually comes out west of Montana for. I say comes out west because I'm in